Today's horoscope from Astrocademy, Sagittarius May 2, 2022. The Sun heads into your opposite sign today, and will stay there until May 20th. This month-long cycle can be about coming to a more balanced state of being and larger perspective of what you need and want from your life. There can be a stronger focus on companionship or partnerships in the weeks ahead, and you can undoubtedly benefit from the insights of a significant other. Some of your plans may need refinement, or you may be putting a little less energy into them as you attend to other areas of life, particularly social ones. It's a cycle that brings out your need for a different view of your life and your innate need for others. You're taking more pride in a partnership, or perhaps a partnership demands more attention than usual. You're more willing than usual to adjust and adapt to the needs of key people in your life. Today, you're in good shape for researching a job or health matter further. There can also be opportunities for meaningful contact with others. As if having Venus, Jupiter, and Neptune enchanting your romantic fifth house of love, passion, pleasure, and self-expression wasn't enough reason to fall head over heels smitten. The Sun debuts in sensually driven Taurus today, bringing energy and vitality to your committed seventh house of agreements, compromise, and significant others. Despite whether you're single or already romantically attached, there are a series of opportunities being brought to the forefront, namely with regards to connecting and meeting a significant other halfway. Again, with Venus glimmering through your fifth house of love, romantic inspiration is almost inevitable. Are you ready to partner up? The Sun is officially in your opposite sign, Taurus, encouraging you to consider a not-so-different perspective. Taurus season is extremely loyal but stable. So, this is the season for you to entertain straightforward, safe professional commitments and relationships. Instead of playing a game of cat and mouse or taking on risky professional commitments, you should lean into a more careful mentality. Commit to loyal professional colleagues and steadily work on your determined objectives. While it may not feel intense, you will enjoy the relaxed energy of your professional commitments. Today you might decide to host an impromptu party, and a lot of merry, jovial, and interesting people could attend. You'll have a lot of fun and blow off a lot of steam, and feel pleasantly exhausted when it's over. Don't hesitate, go for it. The only problem, a member of your household might be tired and not up for too much noise. Try to make certain everyone keeps their voices down, and don't play any loud music. Family and friends feel especially drawn to you and are paying you a great deal of attention. If you've been intending to renew old friendships or resolve a dispute, but didn't know how to go about it, now is the best time to cast aside your misgivings and go ahead. You will be welcomed and forgiven, and glad that you took the first step. The first thing you should do is listen. Sure, you're the kind of person who likes to jump right in and solve everyone's problems, but make sure you have the whole story before you start doling out advice. Aware of being able to get plenty of attention from admirers. Wherever you are, the looks you catch from others now and then are obvious and direct. Opportunities for romance are available, but don't overdo it. Be selective, for despite the many chances for romance, disappointment still causes heartache. Do your best to keep things light and fun-loving today. This sort of energy will be sorely needed considering the incredible intensity that is likely to kick up on a day like today. You may find that other people are saying things that are quite unexpected, and you may be surprised at the events that transpire as a result. Try not to get too bogged down by other people's negative attitudes and clashing opinions. Take care that you don't become too involved with harmful gossip. This can be a challenge for your personality, and with the added energy of this day, it can be very difficult. Consider the time and productivity that you give away by doing this. Try to keep your focus on your own life, and what you need to do there. This is certain to be more satisfying for you than chatting about the lives of other people. You can always walk away when conversations take on a gossiping slant. On the same day that there is a changing of the guard on the relationship front with Mercury, the planet of communication leaving and the Moon returning just a few hours later, Pluto turns retrograde in your communication sector. While the moon has returned to begin the lead up to an eclipsing new moon that is all about moving your relationships forward, Pluto can keep the communication lines open, but from today is a lot more focused on giving the past and unsaid words a voice. Within hours of Mercury, the planet of communications departure from your relationship sector today, the moon not only returns but to begin the lead up to an eclipsing new moon. With Mercury gone, it is up to Pluto, who turns retrograde in your communications sector today, to keep the communication lines open. This means that a chance for a fresh start on the relationship front comes with a chance to also give the past and unsaid words a voice. Our eyes in the sky. If you're the type who loves a philosophical connection with someone, this is your energy. Connecting to people with different backgrounds will be made slightly easier today, and you'll be completely available and open to learning anything new at this time. There is also an element of heightened intuition, so don't be worried if you simply know some things that maybe you shouldn't. It only leads to more connection. Really try to see things from another's point of view while this astrological event takes place. There will be much to gain from it. Shortly after this, the moon squares the sun, which brings you even more clarity than before. Your perception is good enough to discern what people are truly saying to you, and it's even easy to understand the underlying layers. This would be an amazing time to pull some tarot cards for yourself as well. Take note of your insights now, because they likely won't be as clear tomorrow. Your dreams are likely to have significant meaning too. Record them so you don't lose any important details. It's complicated, but it doesn't have to be. Find out more with a psychic love reading. Your communication skills and mental clarity could take a small hit when the moon forms an unbalanced aspect to Mercury later in the afternoon. If you've been working hard all day, now would be a good time to take a break and indulge in a healthy snack. As evening falls, you'll likely be in the mood for adventure and socialization. If you can swing it, try to make some plans to meet your best pals for dinner, and be sure to try out a place you've never been to before. We may question our choices and doubt our ability to make our dreams a reality. The sun is lingering within orb of luck planet Jupiter, suggesting that fortune is still smiling upon us. Although we have a vision in mind, we must now be more specific, further define our ideas, and give shape to what was once a purely ephemeral concept. We might struggle to verbalize our ambitions or clarify them on paper. Don't lose heart. Belief is still the guiding principle here. We don't need to get everything perfect, rather to guide our creations with a more deliberate hand. Following this, the moon trines Saturn, offering discipline. Our intentions can be further clarified when someone else seeks us out for guidance. The advice we offer helps another, but we realize in the process of delivery that the message is also for us. This is a good time to use traditional approaches or lean on the wisdom of those with more experience to help us make informed decisions. However, our loved ones may be unaware of why we are retreating into our shells, especially if they are unfamiliar with our past family dynamics or childhood insecurities. Communicating, even when difficult, will set us free. In the process, we will likely discover that we are shadowboxing a threat long since neutralized. This, or another's lack of emotional intelligence in the present, will help us to make peace with parting ways. Keep a journal to make sure that you're on track with your dreams. Creating a vision board can help. Noting what you want to change will be useful, but you might not be able to achieve everything on your list. You could feel a little stuck in life at the moment because every step you take forward is followed by a big step backward. Don't allow yourself to be anxious over your lack of flow. You'll start running soon. Just move at your own pace.